Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Are you trying to eat my head? Let's not do that, let's go this side. So as you can see, I am here with G. So I thought today would be kind of fun to do an updated assumptions about me video. But I didn't just want to do it sat in my room, I wanted to do it with my gorgeous boy. I'm hoping he doesn't bite me and I'm hoping he behaves to a point, but we shall see. He'll probably get bored of me in about 5 minutes, or maybe more like 30 seconds, or he'll probably bite me or do something kind of horsey. So we'll make that work. We'll cross that bridge when it comes to it. And like, what better way to spend your afternoon than reading comments about how many people think you're stuck up? No, so I did an assumptions about me video last year, and I think it's such a good way to clear up some of the like stigma, because obviously most of you guys don't know me and you only know what you see on ow, that really hurt. You only know what you see on pictures and the odd video, and yes, through YouTube you can get to know me a little bit more, but it's still hard unless I shared every aspect of my daily life with you, which I'm sure you guys would be bored stiff if I did that. But anyway, let's get down to it. So I asked you this question on Instagram earlier, and I've just like picked a handful because, you know, we'll see what we can get through. Where should we start? You only ever wear your brand to go to the yard, ride and take pics in. That is true. That is 100% true. I'm in it right now. Let me see if you can see. I'm wearing lavender. I'm very sweaty because it's boiling. I'm probably going to get some underboob sweat in a minute, but why would I wear anything else? I designed this clothing line to be comfortable, fashionable, practical, and to just make girls feel good. And that's what it does for me. Like, I find it so comfortable. It makes me feel good about myself. And, you know, we have so many color choices that I never get bored. So why would I, ow, stop nutting me in the head. Why would I ever wear anything else? You are happy being single. It's bold of you to assume I am single. However, I am. Yeah, I am quite happy being single. I think I get a lot more done when I don't have somebody else to look after is the wrong word because I ain't your mother. When I don't have to make a lot of time for somebody else. And, you know, relationships are great, but only if you get, you know, the support, the love, the energy that you give back. And I think I'm very busy, so I'm not going to settle for anything that isn't completely perfect without sounding a bit of a perfectionist. Next one, you are 6 foot. I am not 6 foot, no, I am 5'8". I'm glad I look that tall and lean. No, I'm 5'8". I'm quite tall, I suppose, for a girl. I'd say that's a fairly like just above average height. You don't muck out your own stables. So this is something like I kind of do want to talk about actually. And this is correct. I don't typically muck out from day to day. I do it every now and then, and I have nothing against it. I absolutely love taking care of the horses, even though they're high maintenance. But to be honest, I have 2 full-time businesses. I run a swimwear brand. Ow, again, this was a bad idea, a really bad idea. I have a swimwear brand and I own an equestrian clothing company, obviously called Blackheart Equestrian. I'm also like a semi-professional rider, so I do typically ride every single day, and I have 3 to ride, and then I have 2 jobs to run, plus a social life, plus fitness, etc., etc. And it's all very full on. So if I was to muck out, I wouldn't have the time to ride the horses and to dedicate to them. And to be honest, if I had to muck out every single day, I think I would end up giving up on the horses because I wouldn't be able to fit it in with my businesses. So no, I'm very lucky to have a bit of help, but I do work hard in the other sides. You only brought Busky for a pretty photo. So no, I bought Busky because I absolutely love him. He did sell me on his look. I mean, he was the most beautiful thing on the planet. But if any of you watched my other YouTube with like going to try horses in Spain, you'll have seen that there was some other stunning horses. But Busky's personality just really spoke to me. And I bought him, not necessarily for a pretty picture at all, for a horse to have fun with, you know, like a non-professional horse, not like these high maintenance little nightmares. just a horse to enjoy and to have fun with, and yes, to take content with as well, but predominantly just for the love of horses. You seem like a beautiful soul, down to earth, and you have a great figure. That is really sweet. That's probably one of the nicest ones I got. I don't really have anything to say to that other than thank you. Someone put, you are actually a very funny person. So I think I'm funny. That just depends on your type of humour. I think I'm hilarious from time to time. Yeah, I think it's hard because obviously a lot of the videos, like I know they're filming, so I am quite witty and I think I'm quite funny, but it kind of comes in waves, so I don't know if the camera always captures that. I think sometimes I'd probably just come across a little bit goofy. You prefer a good book over a party. Like, this was the most accurate one that I saw. Like, I am not a big drinker, not super into partying at all. I do like the odd bar and I do like a good time, but I couldn't think of anything worse on the planet than going out every single Saturday night to the club scene, being drunk, hungover the next day. Like, it's just not for me. Every now and then for sure, but not for me. You were popular in school, so I was not. I wouldn't say I was unpopular, but we didn't really have a popular group at my school. I think I had the potential to be popular if I wanted, I guess. I don't know. That's hard to say, actually. I just was always riding. I was never really at school, and then when I was, I just whipped out my Kindle, which, hindsight, that was very antisocial, but at the time, it was peaceful. You're chomping very loud over there, dude. Look how shiny he is. We're going to go and do some pictures after. Shiny, shiny boy. I think I preferred you when you were bashing me in the head, because at least I had your attention. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to get it back. You hate all men. No, I don't. Men are wonderful. Men are great. I absolutely love men. You know, I'm very lucky. I've got a wonderful dad. I've got an amazing older brother. You know, I love, like, men. I think sometimes I don't enjoy, like, double standards, and I don't enjoy the way some men perceive women and, like, want them to act. I get a lot of negative comments on my social media, and to be honest, quite a few are from women. You know, it's always the mums who are very super religious and they always preach to be kind, but then when it comes to me, they're like, you are asking for it and you deserve this type thing. However, the majority of my negativity or the majority of comments that make me feel uncomfortable are from men. And that's not all men. Some of you guys are wonderful, but as a general consensus, it's quite hard for men who are non-equestrian to understand equestrian women. You know, just because we wear tighter clothes and we ride a horse, that is not an invitation for you to sexualize us. I have been riding since I was 8 years old, actually younger, but that's like since I've been doing it competitively. So most of the words I use and the things I do were from being a child. So it's a little bit messed up for me that people associate horse riding with something more sexual. I just think it's just a bit weird. And I think if you're in the equestrian world, you're also like, that's just weird. Anyway, someone put porn star in the making. I mean, I'm really pleased that I come across that spicy hot, but I think something to mention here is just because I post bikini pictures and I'm comfortable with my body, bearing in mind I own a swimwear business, so like bikini pictures are kind of standard, but it doesn't make a girl a hoe or a salute. We're allowed to be confident and comfortable. You know, you wouldn't call a man who's walking down the road on a hot day and whips his t-shirt off a hoe or a salute. You would just be like, oh, he's hot. So why can't a girl be happy with their body and flaunt it? You know, I'm not doing anything inappropriate. I don't do suggestive poses, but if I'm in a bikini on holiday or in one of the bikinis I've created, then that is what it is. Like, being comfortable with your body does not equal porn star in the making. Like, it's a little bit short-sighted, I think. That you're not as confident as you seem, I think that's 50-50. Like, I am quite confident. I'm very comfortable in myself. You know, I'm happy with myself. However, I do get very, very shy in big social situations and big groups. Like, I am aware that I could probably come across a little bit, like, if you didn't know me and you didn't know I was just really shy in a big group, you'd think maybe I was a bit, I don't want to say arrogant's the wrong word, but you might think I was a bit stuck up or a bit arrogant, but realistically, I'm just there trying to figure out what everyone's like so I don't offend anyone, I don't say anything wrong. Like, I don't want to be the one in a group that's like super loud and like everyone just hates me. I just want to, you know, just fit into a nice group. Like, So I can be a little bit shy, that is true, but yeah. Oh, next one, stuck up. Thank you. Oh God, I need to hide their name. Anyway, someone put stuck up. So I do understand why people would think this. I think it's a little bit short-sighted when you don't know somebody to assume they're stuck up. However, it is really hard. Like, you guys see a one-dimensional photo or like a few TikToks of me on a horse, which obviously people associate with privilege. And so like a picture of me not smiling, does that mean I'm stuck up or does it mean I'm posing? Like, I get it, but it's not true. And I think you need to take the time to get to know people and follow their social media. And I think you would see that I'm not stuck up at all. Like, it's not something that is me. You're not what you are on social media. That one's quite bold. Like, I don't really know what that means. Who is what they are on social media? Like, everything you see from me is real and is a part of me, but there's a lot more to me than what you see on social media. So sort of true. Your life isn't focused around horsey things. I mean, I would say, you having a big drink? I would say 50% of my life is focused around horses and the other 50 is focused around business, being, you know, a normal 24-year-old girl and just having a bit more of a life. Like, horses don't define me, but they are a huge part of who I am, and I'm very, very lucky to be involved with them. You are very intelligent. Well, thank you again. I really like these kind of assumptions. Yeah, you know, I actually think I'm fairly intelligent. I mean, I went to university, I have a degree. I mean, not that that means you're intelligent or not, but, you know, I'm intelligent in different things. Like, I'm horrible at maths. I cannot maths. The maths ain't mathing with me, but I'm very good at English. I'm very good at learning things and I'm very driven. So I got a little something. Unapproachable in person. No, I am super approachable, but like I said, I can be shy. So if somebody walks up to me and they're super warm and they're open and they're friendly, instantly I relax. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm warm, friendly and stuff back. If somebody is like me and a bit shy, then it would take us a while to warm up because I'd be stood there like, oh God, what do I say? And they'd be stood there like, oh God, what do I say? So if you ever see me in person, please come up to me, say hi. I love meeting you guys and it's just great. But then obviously if you guys are shy too, I'm like, oh, what do I say? I've only got a couple more. You have OnlyFans? No. Big cross, no. I do not have OnlyFans and I will never get one. To be honest, with the amount of people asking for it, I think I would rake it in on OnlyFans. So, you know, tempting. No, it's not. I'm just not into that. Like, what I choose to show on my social media in a bikini is not something I deem sexual and not something I put on for men. I do it for me. Whereas I think OnlyFans, there's no issue with doing it. If you want to, all power to you. I wish I was that brave, but it's just not me. It's never gonna happen. So boys, quit asking. You're never gonna see the goods. What's the next one? Someone put, my friend said you're quite sniffy and bitchy, and I actually replied to this comment on Instagram and I said, like, does your friend know me? Like, am I friends with them or have I met them? Or is this comment just designed to be a little bit mean? And she put, oh, no, they've never met you, they've just watched your videos. And I was like, I don't think I come across sniffy and bitchy on my videos, but again, it's an opinion. And I just think the final thing to like focus on, I think I heard a noise, is everybody is entitled to their opinion and everyone will form an opinion about you. You've just got to know yourself, and the people that matter, like your friends, family, they've got to know you. And other than that, the opinions of strangers don't bother me because I know me. So yeah, take everything you see on social media with a pinch of salt. Like, that does not define you as a person. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. Don't even know how long this took, but I am sweating. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys got to know me a little bit better. Any other questions you have, leave them in the comments and I might do another video or I'll just reply to them individually. But thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and I will see you guys next time.